Hey everybody, my name is Chris and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you all which stocks I bought with my first $1,200 invested in individual stocks on Robinhood. Robinhood, for those who don't know, is an application that allows you to buy and sell stocks very easily. There's this common misconception that you need a ton of money and you need to be super wealthy in order to invest in the stock market. Which was one misconception I had growing up. Like, I remember being like 13, 14 and wanting to invest in Facebook stocks. My parents didn't know anything about, investing in stocks. And for me, I just thought like, you know what? I can't do it. And even going into like college and being in like business classes, none of my teachers told me about like platforms where I can invest money in. And it's just a huge bummer because I've missed out on a lot of opportunities when it came to investing, and I don't want anybody else to deal with the same. I've, even myself, I've been trying to teach my little brother is like about the stock market and investing in companies that they think have a very high potential for growth. They can see this company growing in the future. They can see this company still a part of their life when they are 20, 25. Back to the point of like not having to start off with a ton of money. You can literally start with $5. Is that going to make you rich? Probably not. But the point is, you can start off with any amount of money just to kind of test the waters with investing. And like, it doesn't take a genius to start. And it really doesn't take a genius to make money from the stock market either. Yeah, if you want to get started investing, you can definitely download the Robinhood app. If you use my link below, you will also get a free stock. So that's pretty great. Like, you don't even have to do anything and you can get a free stock. Just to kind of give you an example of a stock that I got Fitbit when I first joined and created an account, and Henry, my boyfriend, got Microsoft. So obviously Microsoft is a way better stock and you could probably get a Microsoft stock too. And if you do, please let me know because that's amazing. But yeah, I also wanted to start off by saying that I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a stockbroker. I am not affiliated with any of these companies. So obviously if you invest with your own risk, and also with money you're willing to lose, especially in the short term, because stock market, especially right now, is very volatile. So it's like going up and down, and in the short term you might see that you're losing a lot of money. And the key is, for me personally, is to not get panic sell during situations like that. So it is definitely a bit of a learning curve, but it's a very quick learning curve for you to kind of understand the market and be consistent with your investments. My number one rule to investing in any stock is that invest in companies that you love. These are companies, or let me say it again. Invest in companies that you love or use, or both, To me, that's my number one rule of thumb, because stock trading is very psychological. You might invest in a stock and then the next day, like, some bad press comes out and you're like,
oh no, this is the end of it. This company is gonna go into bankruptcy. I'm just gonna sell. I can't deal with this bad news. Or like, it goes down $2. No, I gotta sell. It might go lower.
But if I love and use the company, I have faith in the company, and so I can make my own opinions on how the company can go on from either like bad press or like whatever it may be. And lastly, with just like, if the company does fall a lot or it goes into bankruptcy or whatever, things like that, personally I won't feel as bad, right? Because I genuinely cared about the company. I wanted to put money into the company so that they can utilize basically my company to innovate and do things that they wanted to do. So personally, I wouldn't feel as bad because I genuinely like thought they were going to do well. Versus like, you hear somebody on the street, or you're like somebody, your friend tells you to buy a stock or into a company that you barely know, and then you put all this money into it, you're not into the company at all, and like it goes bankrupt or whatever, you feel even worse because you're just like, what the heck? Like,
I didn't know this was going to happen. I had no clue. Like, I wasn't interested in what they were doing at all in the first place.
I had invested in a company that I barely knew anything about, but I was willing to lose that money. I knew that like if I put that $1,000 there and I don't get it back, I'm fine, because I trusted my friend, and I'm not gonna give he or she any shit if it goes down. It's just like my own willingness to put money where they recommended me to, and that's it. Let it be. Okay, so without further ado, here are the stocks I invested in when I started out 2 years ago in March 2018. On March 8th, I bought, let's see, 1 share of Netflix at $316. And then on March 28th, I bought 1 share of Facebook for $155. And then I bought 1 share of Logitech on March 29th for $37, which I sold that stock already. I didn't like it anymore. And then I bought $56 worth of Helios and Matheson Analytics. That was 20 shares at $3. By the way, that company went bankrupt and a huge loss. I wanted to play around with penny stocks, and clearly this was not a terrible choice, but it was a learning lesson. A great early learning lesson, and from then I never ever bought into penny stocks. Actually, I take that back. I did. I have some penny stocks still that are just ugh. Okay, and then I bought 1 Southwest for $54, which I also got rid of. And if you know what's going on with the current industry and everything, it's not doing so hot, so I'm happy I sold it a long time ago. Then I got AMC, which is doing horrible right now. I got 3 shares at $14 for a total of $43. And I think I remember during this time I was like, oh, I need to diversify, but I don't have a ton of money, so let me buy some like cheaper stocks, but companies that I liked, and I really liked AMC at that time. And if you remember just earlier, I bought into a penny stock called HMNY, the Helios and Matheson Analytics. They were the creators of the, I forgot what it's called now, but it's the movie pass. I think it's called Movie Pass, where you can just like, you'll have up to like 3 free movies a month with a paid, like you pay like $20 a month for it or whatever. And I thought that was a really cool business model, and I think they had a partnership with AMC, so I wanted to support, you know, both companies involved in that. I also bought another share of Netflix for $309, and then I bought more HMNY. Again, playing with the penny stocks, don't do that. HMNY, I bought about $40 worth in April. And then moving into May, I bought another Facebook at $171. And then in May 2nd, which is the day after, I bought into Team, which is Atlassian for $56. And by the way, that stock is doing incredible right now. Even despite all the up and down, I am up 90% total return. So, oh yeah, that added up to be around $1,200, and that was in between March 8th to May. Out of those stocks, let's see how many there were: Netflix, Facebook, Logitech, HMNY, Southwest, AMC, and then Team. I bought 7 stocks with $1,200, and I kept team. I kept Facebook, I kept Netflix, I still have AMC, and that's it. So out of the 7, I got rid of 3 and I liked the 4. So my first choices weren't too bad. If you're not investing, I hope that you do utilize this time to learn about it. It's a great wealth building tool. Yeah, if there's any other questions that you might have, just like comment down below and I will try my best to answer them. Yeah, thanks guys, bye.